So you're thinking about moving to Richmond, Virginia. Heck, it's the capital of Virginia. It's a great central location in the state. It's rich in culture, rich in history. We've got great restaurants, good nightlife. There's a strong job market. The city of Richmond can be a great place to live. I show homes to my clients in the city of Richmond all of the time. But in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why my clients have decided not to live in the city of Richmond. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in the city of Richmond and the surrounding counties of Hanover, Henrico, Chesterfield, New Kent, Goochland, and Powhatan, then subscribe below and tap the notifications bell so you can be the first to know about the market in Richmond, Virginia. My name is Scott.Dearnley with Joyner Fine Properties. My team and I get calls from folks like you every single day looking for help making their move to Richmond, Virginia, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, or heck, even 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All of that information is below so we can help you make a smooth move to Richmond, Virginia. So today in this video, we're going to talk about 5 reasons why my clients have decided not to purchase in the city of Richmond. So we're going to talk about reason number 1 right now. So the first reason to think twice about living in the city of Richmond are the property taxes. Richmond has a much higher tax rate per 1,000 of assessed value than any of the surrounding counties, and it's not even close. So, for example, Richmond is $1.20 per $1,000 of assessed value. Now I'm going to go down the list from highest to lowest. So your surrounding county of Chesterfield is 93 cents, Henrico 85 cents, Hanover 68 cents, Powhatan 67 cents, New Kent 66 cents, and winning the award for lowest per 1,000 of assessed value is Goochland County at 51 cents. Now, just to help put this in context and make that make sense with a house value, let's take a $500,000 home. If you live in the city of Richmond, your annual taxes will be $6,000 per year, which breaks down to $500 a month. I'm just going to look at a couple of the surrounding counties to give you a feel. Chesterfield, you take that same $500,000 house, you're going to have annual taxes of $4,650, which breaks down to $388 a month. That's a pretty big savings, and Chesterfield is the second highest. So then you go down to Henrico, which is another very popular county around the city of Richmond. That same $500,000 house, you'll have annual taxes of $4,250, which breaks down to $354 per month. Now, just for the sake of time, I'm going to go all the way down to Goochland County, which we know is our lowest taxes, and that same $500,000 house is going to have annual taxes of $2,550 or $213 a month. That is a whole lot less than the city. So the second reason some of my clients have decided not to purchase in the city of Richmond are just the prices. The city is pricier than the surrounding counties. So I just ran some numbers from our MLS and I'm going to share them with you. In Richmond, Virginia, the average 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home will cost you $611,000, and the average year built is going to be 1976. Now I'm just going to compare this to 2 counties, which are going to be Henrico and Chesterfield. So in Henrico, if you buy a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, that's going to average $480,000 per year with an average year built of 1986. Now we go over to Chesterfield, and then we'll talk about specifically the Midlothian area. But in the Midlothian area, a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is going to average $430,000 with an average year built of 1994. So as you can see, we went from $611,000 down to $480,000 in Henrico, down to $430,000 in Midlothian. That is a large decrease. And on top of that, you get a newer home, for less price. So again, pricing, has sort of, some people can get priced out of homes in the city just because they tend to be, higher. Safety or crime is going to be the third thing that we talk about right now. In the city of Richmond, or at least parts of the city, they have higher crime rates compared to the surrounding counties. According to the website neighborhoodscout.com, violent crime in the city of Richmond is at an average of 4.06 per 1,000 residents. That's compared to 2.27 per 1,000 residents as an average for Virginia as a whole, which says basically you're 79% more likely to experience violent crime in the city of Richmond than the Virginia as a whole. The site also says you're about twice as likely to experience property crime if you live in the city compared to Virginia as a whole. So now, the inner city parts of Richmond probably really skew these numbers, and these are probably not the areas that you would be looking in, when you relocate to the city, but I do have to provide the data so you have everything you need to make a relative decision. So I do recommend that you do your own research on this if safety is an issue for you. And again, there's great resources. Neighborhoodscout.com is one that I really like, so I recommend going there. And then you can also do things like calling the local police department, and they can oftentimes point you in a direction for some great resources as well. So safety wise, like most cities versus the counties, there's going to be a little more crime in the cities, and that's something you should think about. Okay, the fourth reason why many of my clients have chosen the counties versus the city of Richmond are going to be the schools. Now, there's absolutely no way to sugarcoat this. The city of Richmond simply is not known for its great school system. Now, whenever you make a general comment like that, there will be some exceptions. As I know, say like Fox Elementary School in the Fan, or Mary Mumford Elementary School in the near West End, which is Area 20. These are pretty well rated, but again, this can be the exception to the rule. I do recommend taking a look at some of the school rating websites, like niche.com is one I recommend, or greatschools.org, so you can make your own decision. But I do believe that once you take a look at these sites, you're going to agree with me on my general take of this. Now, again, there's some unbelievably great private school options, in and around the city of Richmond, but these can be quite pricey. They seem to average around $20,000 to $25,000 per year, which is no small amount of money. Now, again, if you're purchasing and you don't have school-age children, this will not be an issue for you. But if you do have kids that are of school age, then please take a look at these websites so you can be informed about the city of Richmond schools. All right, our last reason on our list of our 5 reasons why my clients have chosen to not purchase in the city of Richmond would be new construction. Simply, there's just not a lot of new construction options in the city of Richmond. Cities tend to build from the inside out. So, most of the big neighborhoods in the city, they were built years and years ago, which this kind of tends to mean if you're purchasing a home in the city of Richmond, you're probably going to be buying an older home. And now, how updated this home will be will really depend on, the previous homeowner and what renovations they've decided to do. So there's a good chance if you purchase in the city, you may be doing things like kitchen and bath renovations. So you would need to take that into consideration on any offer you make on the property. Now, there will be some spot lots here and there, or an opportunity to perhaps purchase an older home and tear it down to build a new home. But that's going to be about it in the single family world in the city. There's just not going to be any big neighborhoods. So if you want a newer home in sort of that larger neighborhood with amenities, it's going to be very hard, or if not impossible, to find in the city of Richmond. Now, if you're looking for like high-rise condos, townhomes, that kind of product versus single family, there are some of those type projects in the city we can talk about, and you'll have a much better chance of finding that if you're looking for newer in the city. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on the 5 reasons why clients of mine have decided not to move into the city of Richmond and have done things like purchase in the surrounding counties. Now, I personally think the city of Richmond has a lot to offer, but you need to have all the information at your fingertips before you make a decision on where you want to move. Again, my name is Scott.Dearnley with Joyner Fine Properties. I've helped many people over my 20 years in real estate relocate to the greater Richmond area and I would love to work with you if you're moving anywhere around Richmond and the surrounding counties. Now, I've created a relocation guide just for you. This will save you hours and hours of time and research. And if you're thinking about making the move to the Richmond area or the surrounding counties, this is a must download, and that link is right below for you. So click that link and download that relocation guide. And remember, whether you're moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All that information is below, and we'll help you make a smooth move to Richmond, Virginia. And until next time, take care.